Today's video is brought to you by Oxydo LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxydo LED lighting, and here is some after Oxydo LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxydo LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. Hello and welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. In today's episode we're going to be talking about the Porsche 911 GT3 and its most expensive form. So I hope you're as excited as I am. But before we get too far into today's video, if you haven't done so, please go ahead and hit that subscription button, the notification bell, leave a comment, a thumbs up, all that stuff. It's super helpful and it's very greatly appreciated. Alright, the Porsche 911 GT series is an amazing platform to begin with. And the GT3, well, it's no exception. And today we're going to talk about it in its most expensive form, costing around $300,000. The 2023 Porsche 11 GT3 RS has impressive features, otherworldly downforce, and a price tag to match. The Porsche 911 has been a gold standard for sports cars for decades. Porsche designed the 911 sports car lineup to delight the scenes. From the feel of the road to the sound of the engine, the GT version delivers a more spirited experience thanks to its increased performance and track-based features. At the top of the Porsche 911 lineup sits the Gt3 Rs, a race car for the streets with an impressive naturally aspirated boxer engine. The 2023 Porsche 911 GT3 RS is one of a few 911s without a turbocharger, delivering impressive handling capability, otherworldly downforce, and a price tag to match. The GT3 RS has a particular and aggressive exterior design. Porsche's design elements help increase the performance of the GT3 RS. One of these elements includes the central radiator concept, first implemented in the Le Mans class-winning 911 RSR. Porsche places one large, angled central radiator in the RS GT3 nose instead of using a 3-radiator setup. The central radiator frees up space on the sides, making it easier to integrate more aerodynamic elements. Porsche also fits the GT3 RS with continuously adjusting wing elements on the two-part rear wing and in the front. All aerodynamic measures provide over 900 pounds of downforce at 124 miles an hour, twice the downforce of its predecessor. At 177 miles an hour, the 2023 Porsche 911 GT3 RS has a total downforce of 1,895 pounds, equivalent to the weight of a Porsche 356A. Porsche fits a drag reduction system on a production car for the first time. The DRS helps achieve low drag and higher speeds on straight bits of track. And at the push of a button, the driver can flatten out the wings with a specific operating range. The wing also features an air brake function that the driver can activate during emergency braking at high speeds. The air brake creates an aerodynamic deflection effect, significantly supporting the wheel brakes. Porsche's 911 GT3 RS has many functional aerodynamic elements around the exterior. One of the most prominent features is the swan neck supported rear wing that's significantly larger than the predecessor. The rear wing functions as a fixed main wing and hydraulically adjustable upper wing. The 23 Porsche 911 GT3 RS has two optional packages. As a standard, the GT3 RS interior gets a driver-focused look featuring black leather, sporting ambiance, and race text and carbon weaved finish. Porsche offers the 911 GT3 RS with the Club Sport package at no extra cost. This package includes a handheld fire extinguisher, a steel rollover bar, and 6-point seatbelt for the driver. I know I'm going to butcher this, but opting for the Wishak package comes at a cost but involves considerably more equipment. Exterior panels like the front lid, roof, and upper shell of the exterior mirrors and part of the rear wing get a carbon weave finish. This package also offers the CFRP shear panel on the rear axle, rear coupling rods, front and rear anti-roll bars, and a rollover bar. Opting for this package also introduces PDK shift paddles with motorsport-derived magnetic technology. The TAC makes gear changes more dynamic thanks to the mere precise pressure point and the perceptible click. Lastly, this package also offers magnesium-forged wheels, further helping lower the overall weight of the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Porsche also offers an exclusive Porsche design chronograph inspired by the motorsport mindset. It uses a glass bead-blasted case made from either black or natural titanium. The chronograph features a screw-down crown and mechanical Porsche design chronograph caliber. The watch also gets a flyback function, allowing the owner to start, stop, and reset the second hand with a single action. The pusher feature next lap and start-stop laser engravings, revealing that it is not just for telling time. Porsche also includes many materials and design features for the GT3 RS in the chronograph. In addition to impressive on-track performance, Porsche also modifies the suspension for improved aerodynamics. The GT3 RS receives teardrop-shaped profiles for components of the double wishbone front axle. These aerodynamic changes help increase downforce on the front axle by around 88 pounds. Porsche also increased the front track width by 1.14 inches, allowing for longer double wishbone front axle lengths. The GT3 RS engineers also reduced pitching under braking by setting the ball joint at a lower traveling arm. By setting the ball joint of the lower trailing arm lower on the front axle. Porsche also adjusts the multi-link rear axle, modifying the spring rates and giving rear axle steering and driver assistance systems a more dynamic setup. The GT3 RS has 3 drive modes: normal, sport, and track. Track mode allows drivers to adjust the basic settings individually, including compression and rebound dampering. The steering wheel houses a rotary dial, allowing for quick adjustments to the rear diff. There is also 4 individual rotary controls and a button for the DRS on the steering wheel. Porsche also fits the GT3 RS with larger brakes, providing better braking performance over the other GT3 model. At the front, the GT3 RS uses 6-piston calipers with 408mm discs. The rear uses 4-piston caliper brakes with 380mm discs. Fortunately, Porsche also offers better braking performance with the optional carbon ceramic brakes, also known as Porsche Ceramic Composite Brakes, PCCB. These brakes use 410mm discs at the front and 390 at the rear. The 23 Porsche 911 GT3 RS also gets forged light alloy center locking wheels as standard, wrapped in ultra high performance street legal tires for higher levels of mechanical grip. Noteworthy performance enhancements: larger brakes, track tuned suspension system, 3 customizable drive modes, optional carbon fiber ceramic brakes, forged light alloy center locking wheels. At the rear of the 23 Porsche 911 GT3 RS sits a 4-liter 6-cylinder boxer engine at 518 horsepower. This engine has more power compared to the GT3's 502 horsepower. Porsche achieves this increase primarily via new camshafts with modified cam profiles. The 23 GT3 RS has a single throttle intake system and rigid valve train. Like the 911 GT3, the RS variant's engine has 6 individual throttle bodies, 1 per cylinder. Unfortunately, Porsche doesn't offer the Gt3 Rs with a manual transmission like the GT3. However, it gets a quick shifting 7-speed automatic with a shorter overall gear ratio, making it quicker than manually shifting through the gears. The transmission gets underbody air intakes, allowing it to withstand extreme loads during frequent track use. All these improvements help the Porsche 911 GT3 RS sprint from 0 to 60 in just 3 seconds and reach a top speed of 184 miles an hour in 7th gear. Wow, that's a pretty impressive car. It's a lot of horsepower for a little lightweight vehicle. Very fast to the 60. Very, very impressive. But with a lot of those options, you can see why it can reach over $300,000. Maybe one day we'll have one in the 612 fleet. Maybe. I hope you enjoyed. As always, stay positive, work hard, and make it happen.